Good morning, class 5 students. You please take out your grammar book and come to page number 1. In page number 1, you can see chapter 1, that is sentences. Do you know about sentences? Or what is a sentence? You come here in the box, you see a sentence is a group of words arranged to make complete sentence. So a sentence is a group of words to make a complete sentence. Now, group of words. You have to know first how this group of words are formed. Just I will explain. Most probably you have learnt in your previous class, that is in class 4. But I'll just have a glimpse or just explain to you briefly about all this. You see here, group of letters make a word. So, in order to form a sentence, first I have to form word. I have to know how to form word or I have to learn. Clear? Now, example, you see, G plus I plus R plus L. I form a word girl. How many letters did I put together? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 letters I put them together and I form a word girl. Now, D plus A plus N plus C plus I plus N plus G. I got a word dancing. How many letters together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 letters. 7 letters. I join them together and I form a word called dancing. So you know how to form words? Yes, group of letters together form a word. Now, a group of words make a sentence. You know to form words. Now this word, you join them together, some other words, okay, or any word, then you will see you can find a sentence. But yes, I have written here a group of words make a sentence. No. Group of words, yes, it may make a sentence, but a group of words is said to be sentences when it begin with a capital letter and end with a full stop or exclamation mark or question mark. Clear? Then the group of words is said to be sentence. Because if I simply add some group of words and say it is sentence, no, it may be a phrase. Phrase is a group of words but doesn't give us complete sentence, or we can say incomplete sentence. This group of words is called phrase. But a sentence is what? A group of words that makes a complete sentence, begin with capital letter, end with a full stop or a question mark or exclamation mark. This is called a sentence. Please understand nicely the video. I'm trying to go very slow because this is not a whiteboard explanation. I can come again and again and make you explain. So please, what is you get clear it with phrase and sentences, or get clear with phrase and sentence. A group of words, this group of words, it can be a phrase if it does not begin with a capital letter or it does not have any full stop or it doesn't give us complete meaning, complete sentence. Clear? So, group of words, when it doesn't give us a complete sentence, it is called phrase. But a group of words that give us a complete sentence and begin with a capital letter and end with a full stop or a question mark or exclamation mark, these are sentence. Or these are sentences, sorry. Now you see, for example, da, girl, is, dancing. Da plus girl plus is plus dancing. 4 words joined together. But you can see here da is with small letter. But when I have written here in a sentence, I have written it a capital letter. The girl is dancing and I have put a full stop. It means that this is a sentence. It gives you complete sentence. The girl is dancing. I join how many words? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 words joined together and I got a sentence. The girl is dancing. You can see here there is no full stop. There is no capital letter. So, it is not a sentence. But when I have written it here, I have written it properly. The girl is dancing. I begin with capital letter and with full stop. And this gives us a complete sentence that I am talking about a girl who is dancing. Okay, now sentence. Let us look to your book. You see. Let's link it up. A. Read these sentences. Write whether they're assertive, interrogative, exclamatory or imperative. One has been done for you. So I think most probably in your class 4 you have known the different kinds of sentences. Yes, that's why your book begin with write whether they're assertive. Now, if you don't know what is assertive, how can you write this as assertive? If you don't know what is interrogative, how can you write exclamatory, imperative? You have no idea about this, then how will you do this exercise? I'll just explain to you briefly about this sentence. A group of words that make a complete sentence is called a sentence. Now, this sentence is divided into 4 parts. There are 4 kinds of sentences. Okay. First one is assertive or declarative. Now, assertive or declarative. It begins with a full capital letter and with a full stop, and this kind of sentences, it states something or declares something, or it may speak about a fact. So these are assertive sentence. Any sentence that state or declare about something, it is assertive sentence or declarative sentences. Now, interrogative. There are interrogative kinds of sentences. What are interrogative kinds of sentences? Sentences that begin with capital letter. Yes, definitely all these 4 kinds of sentences will begin with capital letter because they are sentence. Sentence itself a definition that begin with capital letter. They begin with capital letter but will end with a question mark. Then you can understand these are interrogative sentences. And main point, interrogative sentences are the sentence that asks a question. About something. And it ends with question mark. Imperative sentences. What are imperative sentences? Imperative sentences also end with full stop. Now, what are imperative sentences? Sentences that request or command or advise. These type of sentences are called imperative sentences. If I tell you, please give me your pen, I'm using the word please. I'm requesting you. So this is imperative sentence. If I say go out, I'm ordering you to go out. I'm giving you a command to go out. So this is imperative sentences. Now, last is exclamatory sentence. What is exclamatory sentence? Sentence that express a sudden feeling or excitement of a person, of a thing. This is exclamatory sentence, and it ends with exclamation mark. Clear? So exclamatory sentence you understood now? Yes. Suppose I say hoorah or wow, we have won the match. I'm very happy. When we went for the match to play, suppose our team, your school team, they went to play somewhere outside, then you didn't expect that you will win or you will lose. But after winning the match, what you will say? Wow, we win the match. That means your excitement or your sudden feeling of winning the match. These type of sentences are called exclamatory sentence. Okay? So get it clear? Assertive, interrogative, imperative, exclamatory. There are 4 kinds of sentences. Sentences divided into 4 kinds. Now you understood. Now you see question number 1. The eagle soared high. So definitely it is, it tells or it states about an eagle. So it will be assertive. Now, is Banks in her room? You can see a question mark. So what it will be? It will be an interrogative sentence. So you have to put, I won't do, you have to put, you do. Okay, you listen the video, I'm telling the answer. Please do and send me the pic. Is Banka in her room? They're asking you. Asking someone. Banka is a name of person. Is in her room. It's a name of a girl, definitely. It may be a woman, but it is a female. So, it will be interrogative because question mark. They're asking something. Watch out. Watch out. Suddenly they're telling, look, watch out. Then exclamation mark is there. If exclamation mark is there, I have given, if exclamation mark is there, it will be exclamatory sentence. So you have to write here exclamatory sentence, that is E. Now, what a bright day it is. surprise. Yes. Suddenly I woke up in the morning and the day was so bright. Wow, what a bright day. So this also, it will be exclamatory. You can see exclamation mark is there. I will spend my holiday with Granny. So what? I will spend my holiday with Granny. So you will spend your holiday with Granny. You are telling something. So this will be assertive. Okay. Please you write and you send me the pic. Next, in exercise A, we look at different types of sentences. Let's revise them. So they have given you first exercise. They asked you to do and they said, let's revise them now. Let's come back to it. So an assertive or declarative sentence is a statement that provides some information. I have told what is declarative or assertive. They say something, they speak something about a person or a place or a thing. You can say about a noun. Then you can see here also an assertive for declarative, or it should be yes. An assertive or declarative sentence is a statement that provides some information. It state about, it speak about, that tells something, or it may speak about a fact like the sun rises in the east. This is universal truth. So this type of sentence also will be what? It will be assertive sentence. Now example they have given, we walk to nearby palace instead of taking the car. So they are telling about themselves. They are walking nearby palace instead of taking the car. An interrogative sentence is used to ask question. I have already told you that interrogative they will end with a question mark because they are asking a question to someone or about something. What do you want for your Diwali present? So they are asking the question, what do you want for your Diwali present? An exclamatory sentence shows a strong emotion or feeling. For example, such a beautiful view it was. An exclamatory sentence is which show a strong feeling or a sudden feeling or excitement. This type of sentence is exclamatory sentence. An imperative sentence is used to either give command or make a request. For example, don't waste food. So you can see here, don't waste food. In case of imperative, subject is, if they don't give the subject also you can understand. If I write here, you don't waste food, that means you understood it well. But yes, don't waste food, this is a correct sentence. Because when I speak something, you understood that I'm speaking to you or about you. If I say go out, you understood that I'm telling you to go out. Okay. So don't waste food. They are giving command not to waste food. We already know that every sentence has two parts, that is subject and predicate. For example, mother asked me to beat eggs with sugar. So this one again another point, don't mix it with this. Every sentence has a subject and a predicate. In this sentence, mother is a subject. Now you see, this is a sentence they have given. Now if they ask you to separate the subject and the predicate, how will you separate? Mother asked me to beat eggs with sugar. Now you have to know what is a subject. Subject is whom we are talking about or what we are talking about. It may be a place, it may be a person, or it may be an animal. Okay? It may be a bird. So whom we are talking about in the sentence, this is the subject. And the action of the subject is called the predicate, or what the subject is doing, this is the predicate. Now in this sentence we are talking about mother, you see. Yes, mother is the subject. Who asked me to beat the egg with sugar? Mother. So mother is subject. The part of the sentence that tells what mother did, asked me to beat egg with sugar, is the predicate. I told whom we are talking about, we are talking about mother. Who told you to break the egg or to beat the egg? Mother. So mother is the subject. So they have given so clearly. So for today this is enough. I will just see if you can do some exercise. I will put a short video for this, and you please listen to the video and write the answer.